what were you wanting to do next?
Open up Twitch as well. Now that I got it on YouTube, I also need it on Twitch.
Okay, I don't know how to stream two scenes to two different. You know, you'll want to call one of these. So I don't know how to do that, to be honest. When you start the stream, it's going to stream to whichever you have the stream setting set on. So under File and Settings and then Stream, you have it on YouTube. So it's just going to go to YouTube.
I understand. So I'm on YouTube now and I don't see it, and I'm apparently streaming onto it by what it's saying live. Okay.
When you connected it to YouTube, it said something about needing to authorize it.
I got it. I understand. So I'm on YouTube now and I don't see it, and I'm apparently streaming onto it by what it's saying live. Okay.
When you connected it to YouTube, it said something about needing to authorize it.
I got it. I understand. So I'm on YouTube now and I don't see it, and I'm apparently streaming onto it by what it's saying. Okay, so the quality of it looks great. So now we would potentially see what it looks like on YouTube before I go on Twitch. But everything looks legit. See, now I'm going to want to lower my resolution and COD to get my frame rates. Because now that I got the stream up, it's all different. But I got them pretty high right now. See, now I'm going to want to lower my resolution and COD to get my frame rates. I hit my YouTube. out that I got the stream. So I got them pretty high right now.
Yeah, you'll want to mute your I mean, YouTube.
I got it.
You know what I mean. But yeah. Get tired. Alright. Wow.
No, you sound good. What you do?
I switched back to my PlayStation.
Oh yeah, you sound good.
So I hear the gameplay twice on your stream, and I'm trying to figure out...
I have my YouTube muted.
I know, but it's within the OBS. So go to OBS and...
Wouldn't it be in Discord?
No, yeah, maybe, if you're watching your own stream.
Well, that's how you're watching my stream.
No, I'm watching your stream on YouTube now.
And you hear it twice?
Yeah.
I helped you out, buddy. So you still hear it twice on YouTube, you're saying?
Yeah, we're gonna have to mute the...
Okay,
OBS.
what about me stop streaming on Discord at this point?
You can stop streaming on Discord if you'd like.
And I'll just start it up once we get... Okay, did that help? Well, I guess you need a second to know.
I know what it is. It's the output volume. But I need to figure out.
Holy shit. That was fast as fuck, bro. Nah, hell nah. I don't believe it. What? Okay, you say so. This is why I wanted to play on YouTube before we got it over to Twitch.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You've got 4 people.
I got 4 people watching. Well, I'm watching me. I'm watching me too. So there's 2 others. But within all this, though, I feel sluggish, kinda. And it might be because I have YouTube pulled up on my phone as well. Or on my other screen. Okay, let me go ahead and turn that off.
Yeah, you want to minimize the output as much as possible.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I was just trying to see the stream quality from their perspective.
At the bottom of OBS, you should be able to see CPU percentage usage. Bottom right-hand corner.
Someone's creeping on me. Give me a second. Ah, bad timing. Whoa. Okay, so I do got my frames to where now that my YouTube is closed, I'm actually pulling into 260. So that's a good thing. What? Yeah, okay. Okay, so go to OBS and see my CPU or some shit.
Yeah, on the bottom right hand corner, you should see at the very bottom where it says that you're live. And there's a spot where it says recording, but you're not recording unless you're recording while you're live.
I'm not recording. CPU is a 1.2%, 1.4.
That's excellent being live already. Mine jumps up to like 12% when I'm live, almost 20% sometimes, so that's really good.
Right. Okay.
Double audio feature. I need to see your screen again.
Okay, we'll do that after I'm in game.
Okay, I didn't know you were still in game.
I'm in game, bro.
YouTube is pretty far behind where we talk.
Let's go. W's in the chat. And that's how it's done. Bentley wins again. Find me on YouTube live. Huh? Well, I can't hear. Say that one more time.
Jojo is in your chat. She said what's up.
Really? What's up, Jojo? Jojo, question. Did you get a notification saying I'm live on YouTube? So, now, how do I pull up my YouTube chat? Do I have to be in YouTube and pull up my own stream?
You would probably want to monitor that from some other device so that it doesn't bog down your
okay.
computer.
Well played.
Let me say this though, you're only using like 2% of your CPU right now, so you could bring it up on your computer if you wanted on a different screen.
I like the gameplay. Right. I like the gameplay being where it's at. It feels good still. Like I just got to win, and I felt like I was doing what I was supposed to. You know what I mean? So I have my tablet, which then therefore I could pull up YouTube.
Let's mute your double audio.
Okay. Alright, let me get my other screen back up. So, Jojo.
Can you share your screen in Discord for me?
Oh, in Discord you want me to do it? Okay. But
I mean, you could do it on your YouTube stream if you want, but it's gonna be delayed.
No. So I gotta do the entire screen of this one. Then I will, or I could do the other one.
I just need to see OBS.
I don't. Right, that's what I'm saying. Then I can just pull up this screen. Then you can potentially see this and not the gameplay, because you don't need to see Call of Duty, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, so here's OBS. I'll let you out in a minute, Bubba. All right, what do you...
Sorry, it wasn't coming up for me.
Do
Give me
not...
just a minute
Okay.
to figure it out, because yours is a lot different than mine.
Mm-hmm.
So do you see the gears at the bottom of your audio mixer? What did that do?
It's up there.
I don't
Mic,
see it.
desktop, COD. What do you mean?
Did it bring up a new menu? Oh.
Yes. Is it that far
Oh.
behind? You don't see me moving this menu around?
No, not at all. That's so weird. Maybe because it's only sharing that it's in a different screen, so it's only sharing the main
But
OBS screen.
I shared the entire screen of that. Does that make sense? I shared the entire screen. Here, I'll do it again just to see. Rocket, I'll let you out in a minute, but yeah. Yes, sir. Okay, now do you see Discord? That's Discord popped up?
Okay.
You do? Okay, do you see this
Yeah,
menu?
I see it now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what it needs to be. Under audio monitoring, hit one of the drop-down boxes on desktop audio. Monitor only, mute output. That's what you need. Monitor only, mute output.
On desktop. Okay. So now...
anything that comes out of your desktop, other than what you have, so you've got your COD, that's gonna keep playing the sound.
And my mic. So now we're good on the double audio part?
Right, anything that you play from your monitor should be.
Right. I see these mixes here.
So let me go back to YouTube and see if that fixed the issue.
Okay, thank you.
I'll need some gunfire though.
I'll go to the firing range. It's what? Okay, so... Okay. How do I add online? You still see my OBS and whatnot, right? So why don't you just pull up YouTube on your computer, and then that way you can do Discord from your phone or vice versa, or whatever, how you want to do it. What are these tracks? What box? I'll just put it back. So go to sources, go to audio, maybe audio input, output, output. Okay. Okay. So is that like a YouTube video, maybe? Okay.
Device. Headphones, speakers. No, I don't want to do any of that. So just cancel and delete that.
Okay. So
So
just delete, remove. Application audio capture. Okay, I got media. Okay, go ahead, and do your part. I'm gonna let Rocket out because he just keeps whining. Poor fellow. Poor fellow. Got potty? All right, let's go. Poor fellow. Can't hear you. I was just AFK for a moment. Okay. Okay, so the application part of it, you're saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't do need to do nothing else. Like, okay. Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then okay.
Hold on. Which one though? Match
You leave
title,
what it
all
was.
3 must match, otherwise find window of the same type, otherwise find window of the same executable. Must match.
See the options. You leave it what it was. Don't change it.
Okay.
So click out of that. Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
So now the YouTube should hear you, is what you're saying.
Let me see. See the options. You
Yep.
leave it what it was. Don't change it.
YouTube can hear you. I gotta pull it up too.
Yeah, I sound horrible from my phone.
What? I don't think you sounded bad at all.
But yeah, they can hear me now. And your entire Discord. Yeah, I sound horrible from my phone.
Okay, so there's noise. What? I don't think you sounded bad at all. Like my fan? I can hear that.
But yeah, they can hear me now. And yeah, because the mic is picking up directly from your
Uh-huh.
yeah, I sound horrible from my phone. From your headset,
Okay, so there's
and not through
noise.
So you'll need to
This has got sound too.
work on your audio. Let me go back. Let's see. Optimize mic channel page for OBS audio. Let me go back. Optimize mic channel page OBS audio. Let me go back.
Yeah, I can hear that fan in the background. It sounds terrible. So, like, I could probably get into the settings within my...
I like this guy, the video that I sent you. I've watched a lot of his videos to help set mine up.
Okay. Okay, and another thing that I want to do is no matter whether my mouse is moving, I want to be able to use my controller freely if we can figure that out eventually too. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Without having to hit exit and go to this menu that the Call of Duty's looking at. I just want to be able to move my mouse and go over here to do what I gotta do.
Okay, I guess I don't quite understand the behavior. Can you show me on your Discord screen share?
Of what?
Like what you're talking about with your mouse and your controller, like what the behavior
I
is.
can't use my controller freely on the game. I'm moving my sticks right now. None of that's doing anything. Okay, so I got my mouse in hand, but until I click on the game and then exit out of that menu, then I can move around. And I can't do nothing with anything else with my computer with my mouse until I hit escape, and then I can move my mouse freely.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so like my controller, it does nothing. It actually does do something with the game, but then I can't use my mouse freely anymore. Just gotta report back for a hacker. See, only because it was on the game does my controller work. But now that I'm over here on OBS, my controller's not working at all.
Brand new DualSense controller. As you guys know, you can actually connect this controller.
I'm gonna go grab Rocket real quick.
Okay.
Kind of chilly out there tonight. My honeysuckle's all like blooming out and stuff.
I bet it smells good.
It's almost to the door. Like the screen door actually touches it when I open it.
As you guys know, you can actually connect this controller to your PC, but did you know you can also use it as a mouse? It's really simple. Come on, let me show you. All you're gonna have to do is hold down the home button, and then you just simply use the right joystick, and you can control it like a mouse. If you guys like these types of tips, tricks, and controller secrets, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe.
That didn't work for me, by the way. What he just said.
Mouse tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to play with the controller in your left hand and a mouse in your right hand. You're going to need a PC, you're going to need a controller with paddles, and you're going to need a mouse with a good amount of buttons on it. First thing you want to do is you want to go to rewoz.com, download it to your computer, install it, open it up. So once you open up Rewoz, it's going to find your inputs and you're going to group them together and you're going to create a profile. So once you create a profile, you're going to want to go through and mute everything. Click on the star right here. You're going to want to mute all. And once you hit mute,
Okay, so the only fix, or I guess solution that I'm seeing to what you're talking about is, so essentially what's happening is the focus is being lost from your game and then on to whatever you're doing with your mouse, basically. So what you need to get used to doing, from what I'm reading, is uh, hitting Alt Tab to be able to switch back and forth freely without having to do those extra steps. Now, I don't know for sure. They are talking about Windows 11 on this, and they are talking about gaming and the same issue between controller and mouse. But again, I'm just reading a forum. I'm not like looking at any kind of like tutorial or instructions or whatever.
So it's called seamless switching. So Steam Mouse Controller is an app that allows you to download, but it's like $3. I don't know why I would have to pay for me to use this the way I want. But select apps and disable controller as mouse functionality in game are active. Control. No, this isn't what I want. Okay, so I got 3 different OBS settings. One is best streaming settings for setup. Then you gave me another one that's for the best settings for streaming, which I watched those. Then you gave me the audio settings for beginners. So I think we got the audio part down. Okay.
You were wanting to cut down on the feedback from your mic.
Okay, right.
So that's why I sent you that to look at.
Do you think that that's going to show me how to do that?
I think it'll give you a better understanding of where you want to be on your audio.
I mean, I agree with that, but this is a 7-minute video that if I watch, I'll learn shit for sure, but will I learn how to?
OBS Studio audio settings honestly sucks balls. Because when you're first starting out as a beginner, it's so overwhelming. So that's why I'm going to break it down super simple and easy, so that way you don't end up with weird hair patches like myself. So let's jump into OBS Studio. So to get us started, you can see at the very bottom, this is the audio mixer. These are going to be your different audio sources. So in this case, I have my desktop audio, which is going to be anything that comes out of my desktop computer, my game volume, any music that's playing in a browser, and that sort of thing. Then below it, we
have our microphone settings, because obviously you can hear that when I'm talking to my mic, the little bar's going up, so that just means that it's accurately hearing us. And then you can see we have these little volume knobs below, which just adjust the volume. So if you want it more quiet, you go to the left. Want it louder, you go to the right. And usually when you see this stuff, you don't want it peaking all the way to the right in the hard red and staying there, but this little black line that's going dancing between the green and the yellow is usually a good spot to try and keep your audio at, so that way you're not blowing out your listeners' ears, which I am truly guilty of. So this might seem like common sense and easy, which it is, that's why I started with it first, but now it's time to get into the more advanced settings. But if you guys are too distracted by this cool overlay that I have here, I actually got it for free from Own Pro, and you guys can too. I'll leave a link in the description down below where you guys can quickly check this out. Click on join for free, click that quick download button. We're gonna make sure we download for the most recent version of OBS Studio, then we can run the installation process. Now we need to close OBS Studio and reopen it, otherwise the changes are not going to be shown. And now you can see next to the help tab we have the Own Pro tab. We can click on overlay and alert store, and then you can see we got access to these free overlays at the top, completely free. You can see all the preview and the showcase on this page here. Then you can click install when you're ready, and now you have this cool overlay completely free.
Bruh, is he advertising his fucking
overlays?
overlays?
But now that we've gone over the basics of the audio mixer, we need to get in the nitty gritty.
Did he
So we're
really
gonna go
just do
into
that?
the settings tab in the bottom right, and then we're actually gonna go to the stream tab. Make sure your Twitch account is connected if you're streaming to Twitch, and then we're gonna go to the audio tab. Sample rate, we're gonna go to 48 kilohertz, channel stereo, the desktop audio device. If you know where your speakers are coming out of, or where your game volume, or where you're listening to, then you can select that. Chances are default will be your option, but in this case, I know that all my stuff's coming out of the Yamaha ZG01 speakers, but that's also my default selected in Windows 10, which I'm using, so I'm gonna leave it on default. Next, I'm gonna pick my microphone, so I'm gonna click microphone, and I'm gonna pick the one I'm using now, which happens to be the voice, as I have it plugged into my audio interface. So I'm gonna pick voice, but you just pick wherever yours is located. So now we have our desktop audio, which is our game audio, our music through a browser, anything that comes out of our computer, and then I have my microphone set up here. And that's all we gotta do for now on this page. So then we'll click apply, hit OK, and if you see now, we have our little microphone mixer right there, and when I'm talking, it shows up in the actual audio mixer. So now we can actually go to the audio mixer advanced properties by clicking this little cog wheel here, and you can see we have all of our different audio sources, even if they're not actually producing audio. All the Own Pro stuff we installed earlier, these aren't actually producing audio, but they show by clicking this little cog wheel here, and you can see we have all of our different audio sources, even if they're not actually producing audio. All the Own Pro stuff we installed earlier, these aren't actually producing audio, but they show up as an audio source. So we are just going to pay attention to the desktop audio and the mic audio, because we know that there's going to be audio coming out of those sources. So the most important things you need to be aware of, this little mono button, if you are talking out of your microphone and people are only hearing you coming out of one ear, then you simply just need to enable the mono feature, and that'll make sure that they hear you out of both ears instead of just one. If that's not the case, then don't worry about it, you can leave it unchecked. If for whatever reason your video and your audio are delayed, so when I'm talking and the words coming out of my mouth are not matching the picture, you can add a sync offset, and you can try and offset that so it's nice and synced up for whatever reason that might be. The audio monitoring is actually super convenient, especially when you're checking out your microphone, you want to see how you sound. And if I click on monitor only, mute output, then I can hear myself in my headphones and the chat, and nobody else is going to hear me. But if I want to hear myself on stream and I want chat to hear them, then I'll go and click on this, and then I'll click on monitor and output, so that way they can hear what's coming out of my mic and I can hear myself in my headphones. But mainly I like to use monitor only before stream, see how I sound, make adjustments, which I'll show you at the end of the video on how to make your microphone sound the absolute best, even if you're using a little dinky
So at the end of the video is where he does that mic setting shit.
Now the tracks next to this is where things get really interesting. So we're just going to keep an eye on tracks 1, 2, and 3. You can see right now we have all 6 tracks enabled for everything. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over to the settings, and by the way, if you guys want more helpful videos like this, make sure to drop a like on the video so YouTube recommends these more to you. If you absolutely hate my guts, then don't bother. But now we're going to go to the output tab. We're going to switch the output mode to advanced, and now you can see that we have streaming settings, audio track 1. That means that any of our audio sources that are enabled for track 1 is going to be on our stream track. So just remember audio track 1. This is for our stream. In this case, it happens to be a Twitch stream, so I'm going to click OK. We're going to go back to the advanced settings.
Let me go to
so at the very end of the video, he advertises this video
if I were to disable
for the
track
mic
1
settings.
for the desktop audio, they wouldn't be able to hear anything coming from my computer. So that's music coming from my browser, my game audio, anything like that. Or if I disable my mic, then Stream's not going to really hear anything because they don't hear the game audio, they don't hear myself. But that's what disabling or enabling things on track 1 will do. That's specifically for your stream unless you change it. But it's going to get even more interesting and a lot more helpful. So actually, let's go back. So we'll do settings again, we'll go to output. But instead of the stream settings, we're actually going to go to the recording settings. Now this is where things get kind of tricky and a little confusing, but I'll do my best to kind of show you what's up because it's actually really helpful.
It won't even let me go into advanced mode.
Tracks 2 and 3 enabled. Now that means whenever I do a recording, I'm actually having 2 audio tracks running at the same time. So that way, when I export my video into a video editing software, it's going to have the video footage and it's going to have 2 audio tracks below. Now you can see I have audio tracks 2 and 3 enabled. I would like to have the gain volume disabled on track 3 and my mic volume disabled on track 2. I have one track just recording the gain volume and not my mic because I have that enabled on track 2 and mic disabled on track 2, and then I have the inverse for track 3. So just to give you guys a better idea of how this actually looks, I've opened up my video editing software, which happens to be DaVinci Resolve, which is completely free by the way. But I've gone ahead and done a quick gameplay recording so you guys can see how the audio tracks come into play. So I got my file here, I'm just going to drag it into my timeline, and now you can see we have 2 audio tracks. This top audio track is just the gain volume, so if I mute this track, which is myself, then I'll play it. You can hear that we have the gain volume, but you don't hear myself. Now, if I mute this track, and I unmute myself, then I will play it very quickly. Otherwise, it just takes... So now, you are able to adjust your microphone volume. If you want to crank that 3 times from left to right, like Soulja Boy, or if you want to bring it down, you want to lower it, maybe you're screaming, but this will just give you so much more freedom to adjust your audio levels to make your recordings
okay, so that'll be something. That'll be something to, yeah.
One more time, and then we'll go to audio. I just like having my audio bit right at the highest, which is 320 for all of them, just to make sure that you guys are getting the absolute best audio quality for your streams and your recordings, because why wouldn't you not? So if you guys want to learn how to make your microphone sound the absolute best that it can be, watch this video to the side of me. It's going to help you out so much. My name's Cody, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay. Well,
so that video probably wasn't very helpful for your mic right now. So basically, you're gonna add filters to your mic, which I'm looking at right now. So basically what you'll do is you'll go to where your mic is in OBS under audio mixer.
Go to what?
OBS.
I'm in it.
And then you want to go find your mic under audio mixer.
Okay.
So it'll just say mic. And then if you're talking in the mic and you see it too high, like above,
I caught that in the video. Yep. I'm in within the green.
Awesome. So what you can do is click on the dots beside your mic and then click on filters. And you can name it pretty much whatever you want and click OK.
The dots next to my mic.
And you should see like an option for filters, and this is where you'll kind of edit the way your mic sounds on stream.
Hold on, what now?
The 3 dots beside your mic, when you click on that, do you see where it says filters, like 3 options up from the menu?
Huh, where?
So you see your mic under audio mixer?
Yes, it's under my voice
Okay.
now.
And then do you see the 3 dots at the
No,
end of the volume bar?
no.
Let me go to your stream, your screen share. Bear with me. Okay, can you right click? Just like, yeah, there you go. And then filters.
Okay. I can't maximize this screen for some reason. I hate that.
Yeah. Make it smaller. There you go. And go to the plus sign. Things compressor. Click OK. So you will want to play with these settings to make it how you like it. Give me 1 second to, but I'll try to help you on the YouTube. Just keep in mind it's a little delayed. For his filters on the compressor, he's using an external mic, so it might differ from what you need. But essentially, he's making the whispers louder and the screaming not so loud. So his ratio he put at 4. He put threshold all the way at 0, so all the way to the right. That's the left. Attack, he put at 2 ms. You might have to type it in. There you go. The release he put to 100. And then he didn't do anything else beyond that. So let me look at what else he does.
Is there another filter within any of this? Is there another filter other than compressor?
I don't know, not right now. So you want to move that and then talk through your mic to see where you're at in the yellow bars, like talk normally.
I'm still in the yellow.
Yeah, but it went up to red, so...
No, it's that black bar. As long as that's between the yellow and the green, we're good.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's awesome.
That was within the video, he said. Sorry, I was trying to raise it, obviously.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. Scroll down to your Discord audio. In that.
Yo.
Let me hear where I'm at.
Yo.
So you could do the same thing here. You can,
But you're within, you're even lower than I am, so I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let me go to your YouTube and see. So you could do the same thing here.
I sound like we're in bubbles right now on my tablet.
So I'm echoing. Your Discord echoes. It makes me wonder why.
What do you mean? It's trying to play.
Go to the gears down at the bottom of your, no, don't do anything. Just go to your gears down at the bottom.
Chill out. I got you. Closing programs. Just don't really get it.
You wanna set all these to monitor only, mute out. You wanna set Discord to monitor only. Yeah, mute output.
Okay. Saying do it this way, and then that also, see, that's also me. No, I just need monitoring off because I'm not monitoring it at all.
Right, but you want to do monitor only, mute output on desktop audio, or otherwise it's gonna
We distinguish that. And to be honest, I don't need this at all. I can if it's monitor off, I'll mute output. Oh, okay, because monitor off means only output. Got it. Yo, mother.
I'm just listening to your stream right now, just to see.
So I think I sounded good before I changed all of that settings within the
So you would just need to delete that filter.
I need to go quieter in my YouTube video. So
you need to be quieter, so you would just lower your volume.
Right, on the my voice.
My voice.
Yo, yo, yo. Alright, now that's hitting around the 36, which is the Discord's for you is kind of going around, and I think you sound good in the video. Talk for me.
Hello.
Right. Talk a lot normal.
Okay,
Get loud for
there's
me.
an enemy over there. Hello. Hey, Bentley. Oh my god, they're on me.
Okay.
They're on me. Help. Ah! I think I sounded okay.
Okay.
I'm listening to myself now.
Yeah, I turned it down just a hair.
Yeah, because other people are like a lot louder than I am, so not fractured, obviously, but
Well, I can adjust
and not Josh,
everybody.
obviously.
I can adjust everybody's volume and Discord individually still. You know what I mean? I can click on you.
To myself now.
And turn you down more so than 61% or higher.
Yeah, because other people are like a lot louder than I am, so not fractured, obviously, but
Well, I can adjust
not Josh,
everybody's.
obviously.
I can adjust everybody's volume and Discord individually still. You know what I mean? I can click on you.
To myself now.
Turn it down more. So yo, yo.
I am gonna pass out very soon. So I probably won't play anymore tonight.
Okay. Well, at this point, let's just play a game for a while or something. Or maybe I can go to